Hi everybody, my name is Coach Tony Garay and I'm a strength conditioning coach here at Body by Design Studios. I'm a graduate from Georgia State University in exercise physiology. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the high bar back squat. The high bar back squat is a very beneficial movement. It is one of the foundational movement patterns. It is also the most technical. First phase, we're going to start off with the ground phase. As you see here, we're going to have Coach Sarah demonstrating the body weight squat. So the first thing I'm going to ask her to do is to place her feet heels shoulder width apart. So she'll widen her stance so that her heels are shoulder width apart with her toes turned 10 to 30 degrees. From here, I'll instruct Sarah to take a giant breath and she's going to do an air squat for 5 repetitions. So take a big giant breath and squat. That's 1. That's 2. Sarah has just done 5 body weight squats. That is phase 1. All right, so for phase 2, we're going to be covering the bar placement for the barbell on the high bar back squat. So now we're going to ask Sarah to go ahead and assume a position where she's going to place the bar on her trap. So I want you to go ahead and measure out a thumb's distance width from the bar, right there with both hands. And I want you to approach the logo where it says row and place the bar on your trapezius muscle, which is going to be the meatiest portion right here on your back. So go ahead and get under the bar, place on the meaty part. So we want to make sure that she places the bar on her traps and not on her neck. So go ahead and show us what a neck placement looks like. So some people end up putting it here, that's too high. You want the bar placed on the trapezius, so the meatiest part of your back. Then from here, we'll instruct her to wrap her thumbs around. That's to secure a grip on the bar. She's going to retract her shoulder blades and pull down against the bar just a touch. Then from here, she's going to look straight ahead and she's going to stand up so that she clears the rack. Then from here, we're going to instruct her to step back from the rack and she's going to assume her squat stance, which is the same one we did earlier in phase 1. From here, we'll instruct Sarah to take a giant breath and break at the knees and hips simultaneously. Drive up. Good. That's 1. Deep breath in. Drive up. Good. Again. Up. Good. 2 more. Good. Last 1. Squeeze and hold. Rec. Always ensure that you squeeze and hold the final rep so that you get the glutes involved. Very important. In phase 3, we're going to cover a couple missed grooves or technical errors that may occur and how to fix them. So the first technical error we'll show you is the knee cave-in. So Sarah will go ahead and execute her points of performance on the squat as addressed earlier. So the knee cave-in, as you'll see here, Sarah's going to squat down, she's having some knee cave-in. If you observe or feel that, the first thing we'll tell her is to think about driving her knees out against the walls. So drive your knees out to fix that. That's the movement. The next technical error will be the rounding of the back or going into kyphosis during the squat. So Sarah's going to start a squat and she's going to round her upper back. And you'll see that she's kind of leaning forward and slouching just a little bit too much. So what we will do is instruct Sarah, I want you to think about lifting your chest up and be proud. Pull that bar against your chest and that will fix technical error number 2. Technical error number 3 is the most important one. This is addressing the issue of depth. So Sarah's going to do a squat and you're going to become very aware of something terrible. So go ahead and squat. This is not a squat. That is a quarter squat. For general population, we recommend a deep squat. So we'll instruct Sarah, I want you to go 4 inches deeper. That's going to go ahead and clear up the issue. Now she's achieving depth. At no point will you tell your athlete, that that's okay. Make sure that you address depth by giving cues. Go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever inches necessary to get them to the right range of motion as desired by coach. All right, so a variation of the high bar back squat, if the athlete is encountering acute knee pain or they have trouble reaching depth or they have no idea how to reach their hips back, the box squat is a great option. So we're going to go ahead and achieve our same points of performance from phases 1 and 2 for the high bar back squat. So Sarah's going to go ahead and assume the position. She's going to line herself off using the box as a reference point, and then from here she's going to do a squat so that her glutes lightly touch the box, just enough to feel tension. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Drive. That's the movement. Again. Drive. Good. Do 1 more. And rack it. So the box squat, once again, if the athlete has issues with knee pain, can't hit depth or misgrooving of the hips is a very useful exercise for a beginner, intermediate, or advanced athlete.